in Michigan, there's a law that allows parents to surrender their newborn babies to hospitals and police and fire departments. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Tiana Jenkins, and now a lawmaker is trying to expand on that and add another way for babies to be surrendered with what are being called live baby drop boxes.
That's our goal, is to save little lives that otherwise may not make it to the next day.
State Representative William Bruck introduced House Bill number 5407 to allow special boxes to be installed where babies could be surrendered safely and anonymously.
It's a live baby drop box bill that will allow government entities to install at their own expense live baby drop boxes at fire stations. They're monitored. They have heat, cool, etc. They're climate controlled.
Right now, the state of Michigan doesn't have that. Michigan's Safe Delivery of Newborns law does allow parents to surrender a newborn that is no more than 72 hours old. But Brooks says there are a lot of steps that have to be taken during the process before the baby is adopted.
Months and months and months of litigation and hardship on both the baby and the family or the individual that surrendered that baby.
Brooks says with these boxes, first responders at fire stations would be alerted, just like the Lansing Fire Department.
The whole anonymous component of this, it causes me as a fire chief to pause, but I do understand that if it's part of the process, that is something that would be built into the process.
Lansing Fire Chief Brian Sturdivant says their firehouses are all safe havens for people who need care, assistance, and support. But he says more details would need to be ironed out when it comes to this bill.
As it relates to the liability issues, the transfer of care issues, if there's a need for medical assistance, what that looks like, the chain of custody issues on the handoff of the infant to the proper authorities. We would need a lot more information in all of those areas and some other areas before we would feel 100% comfortable with the process.
Chief Sturdivant also says the fire system here in Lansing is very busy.
There is no guarantee that there would always be a responsible party, a firefighter, that would be in the fire stations when there would be a need.
Now, if this bill is passed, the chief says they will do their part to be prepared and roll out the necessary training to serve the community as always.
We are talking about a human life. This cannot be taken lightly, and we have to ensure that we define exactly what the process will look like from A to Z.
The bill has been assigned to committee, but has not yet come up. For Fox 47 News, I'm your neighborhood reporter, Tiana Jenkins.